Let's move on then. So we're going to talk about an example of integrated governance with an international telecoms company. So Chris and Sharif, these are the points we've just plucked out. Maybe you guys can chat for a minute or two, just setting the scene for us on this.
Chris, you want to start?
Okay. Thank you. Yes, we were asked to get involved to help work on PMO, implementing PMO services across this organization. And a lot of that was to do with getting more control and better controls across a number of different countries, acquisitions that have been brought in. And part of that was getting more efficiency, but also making sure, I think, that there was more value from collaboration and consistency across all the changes happening. And we really needed, I think it was largely a question of having a better picture of what progress was happening in every part of the organization, and then making sure that those could be brought together in a more effective and efficient way. And we saw that very much as a governance exercise, and it started in the project area in PMOs and portfolio management, but through the extension into strategic projects and initiatives, it also was getting into what's the impact of these projects and initiatives on our operational performance. Perhaps, Sharif, you'd like to correct me on what I meant. That.
Thank you, Chris. Just to give a little bit background on how a very an organization which is going from one operation to 25 or 30 operations in a span of maybe a couple of years. How would it be for the management to actually look into the things that's happening across different operational units of the organization? Actually, this was the beginning of coming up with the idea of a group PMO for the whole organization, so that all the operational units got connected to this group PMO and give a clear picture of what's happening at different operational units on a real-time basis. Actually, Chris was invited by us to be a helpful partner in order to implement the whole project. So basically, when we look into it, even though these things are happening or these things happened a while ago, maybe 10 or 12 years before, when we look into those things, what we can see today is that we actually started from, even though we started from one unit, we had a clear vision of what needs to be done. And that helped us actually to scale the things in a much easier fashion. For example, now we started with one unit from a country, and from there we could actually link with all the operational units and come up with a meaningful data to be presented to the management, so that they can make some meaningful decisions. Actually, the big theory which we are putting forward now is actually based on these things. I mean, you have a strategic governance model, when you have strategic projects are running across different geographical or different areas, how do you manage those things and how you make decisions properly in order to make sure that you are running these projects most efficiently and effectively? So that's the overall idea, and we had that sort of thinking process inside the organization in order to achieve what we have done within a very short span of time. Thank you.
The outputs, we'll go through them. We're, I think, very much ahead of your time. So it's a fascinating case study. Let's dive in. Thank you, guys.